Good afternoon, everyone. It's here. It's 4 days until Christmas. It's finally time. Oh my gosh, we started this in April. We started this in April to celebrate 4 years of me having streamed. And now, 8 months later, we're finally finishing it. Project Cross Zone was a fever dream. I still need to play the second game. I hope it gets brought to Switch. There's a lot of games on the 3DS that I hope get brought to the Switch. Red Oni, it was not my plan. It was, I need you all to believe me when I say that in the original itinerary for finishing this live dub, the original itinerary had it finishing as early as October. And I kid you not, through the addition of travel and conventions, as days slowly got whittled down, as availability slowly got lost to things like new convention bookings and other stuff, it naturally happened that by fitting in the live dub episodes on every open Saturday that I still had, the final episode landed on December 21st. It was not our original intent, but that is how it panned out by just taking live dub on every open Saturday that we had left over. The fates do have a sense of humor. Happy anniversary. And yes, for those of you who aren't aware, in order to get permission to be streaming this on what is literally my 7th wedding anniversary day with my wife, I traded it for waking, because normally I feed the cats at 9 p.m. and she feeds the cats at 5 a.m. because she normally gets up around that time for work while I sleep in. For about a month and a half, I was responsible for feeding the cats dinner and breakfast, which meant some nights I only got about 4 hours of sleep before I had to get up to feed them. But the deed is done. My time is finished, and I got permission to do this. So here we are. It is the first day of winter, technically the shortest day of the year, because my God, by the end of this stream, it's gonna feel dark outside. What, you have something to say?
No, I'm just gonna have...
Well, say something anyway. Say how much you love me and how these 7 years have been the most glorious of your life, and there's never another man that could do the kind of thing that I do.
Can't agree to play a D&D one-shot with me on Christmas.
I made a Banui character named Barnaby, and he's a
Herringon. We're playing Wildly on the Witchlight.
He's a Grave Domain cleric. And because I'm an asshole who loves making things difficult for myself, because of his backstory, he takes 10% of whatever damage he deals as self-inflicted damage.
Because of a curse.
Because of a curse. Because nothing can be easy in my life.
I think you want...
No, I play wizardry. I want to screw myself over every chance that I get. What am I playing, Pichu? No. Hello, you all. So, no, I'll save what I was gonna say for the credit stuff, because we have a bit, smooches, thank you. We have apparently a bit of a long stream ahead of us, so rather than having this turn into another half-hour intro piece, I should just bring everybody in and we can get things rolling, noting that I'll do some final speeches at the end of the episode. So, yeah, without further ado, let's bring in our cast for tonight. Hello, everybody.
I get into the character of I hate this man so much.
Oh, I hate you too, but...
Hello. Hey.
Nothing against Sean, obviously.
No, everything against me. Like, absolutely everything against me.
Look,
oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite fan art on the stream.
Yes, the one.
There was so much quality put into this one. Oh my God. So we're gonna hide that in the corner for the rest of the stream. Oh, all right. Did we manage to do our sound check before we went live?
No, because the soundtrack has to be on your end.
Oh, I didn't. I was waiting. I was waiting
Sean.
for you to go. All right, whenever you're ready, Lux. But you never said that.
Oh,
So it's your fault, Color.
My brother in court. You are the stream.
How could you
Anyway,
have done this, Crash?
right?
Yeah, it's me. You're right.
Totally crashes.
This is why I'm in prison.
Anyway, I'm going to make a statement in advance. If you are a fan artist, if there is something that you would like to draw and have featured on the stream, I'm informing you now. We are not doing a fan art edition at the end of tonight's episode. It is going to be focused on the cast and the encore. If you would like fan art that you have drawn to be featured on this stream, it must be done and posted in Megastar fan art before we take our intermission in the middle of the stream. When that will be, I do not know. I have been told by the mod team that they are going to make an executive decision on when to take that intermission. But when we come back from that intermission, I will be showing any fan art that has been created between now and that point. I will not be doing it at the end of the episode. So this is your one and only notice. Get it done before intermission. With that being said, let's get through our sound check real quick. Myself, yep, I'm here. AKL.
Hello, I'm here.
Captain
I'm speaking words.
Captain Kate.
Hello, I'm queer.
These all have to rhyme now. That's the rules. Color Brews.
Okay.
Color Brews.
Hello. I am Fear. I am Color Brews.
Crash Star.
Hello, I am near.
God damn it. You stole mine.
No, I spelled with IER, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Emmy.
Hello. I am. I don't fucking care.
I am unsure.
I'm unsure.
Hedge's Corner.
Hello, I am Cheer.
Red Muffler Man.
Greetings, I am a Clavier.
Ooh, fancy.
Sorcerer Lance.
Hi, I'm here too.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. Hi, I am a sorcerer.
That was combo breaker.
That works too.
Silva.
Hi, I am adhered, I guess.
And Sneaky Spy.
Hey, let's go grab a beer.
And chat, you can also announce your presence as long as you follow that rule as well. Anything else we need to bring up before I have you do your routine, Color Brews?
Nothing that I know of. We will request that anyone who is in the credits or wants to join in the encore to join in during the intermission that we will make the executive decision on whenever that's going to happen. Or until the end. If you miss the credits, because credits tend to be auto-scroll in the Ace Attorney series, then we will voice it for you. That's your chance.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So then give us the regular rigmarole.
All right, everyone, we are here to have fun, but also want to have a clean live dub. So that means do not force the funny will happen naturally. That also means do not talk over people who are speaking their lines. Clipping is okay, only if your character is referenced to or is on screen. If your character is not on screen or not being referenced to, please refrain from talking. We have mute buttons and push to talk for good news. Also, we are not an airport. Do not announce your departure nor your arrival. Just let a mod know and we'll take care of it in the back end. So, if you cannot judge yourself, then we will judge you for you. All right? Remember, by breaking the laws of the courtroom, I will kick your ass personally.
I'm gonna add one supplemental thing to that specifically for tonight. I don't expect this to be a thing, but if anyone posts any spoilers to the Sonic 3 movie or things that you wouldn't know from the trailer, it is an instant permanent ban. I'm not fucking around. If you post any spoilers about the Sonic 3 movie, it is an instant and permanent stream ban. Do not fuck with me. So, I am so excited for that movie, and I'm seeing it next week. There is a 3, and apparently they're already working on a 4th. That's how well number 3 came out. So, yep. All right, I believe that's everything. It sounds like we've got a bit of a stream ahead of us. So, man, 4 years of this. It's. Yeah. I hope it still stays as interesting for everyone as it feels like it's been for the cast. But I don't want to get off the rails on a non sequitur speech. So, here we go. All bringing our A game. Sit tight, get your source of hydration, get some snacks, because we got a hell of a movie happening tonight. Welcome, everyone. It is the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney live dub playthrough finale episode. And we've got a court case to solve. Let's start. Welcome to court. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant, Vera Misham, innocent or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? Who is this? Sorry.
This should be Apollo.
Okay.
It should be a yes.
Something inside me, rising, surfacing. Something important. Lost long ago. It's close now. So close. October 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Misham.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution's ready to rock.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant, Vera Misham's condition?
Acute atroquinin poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time.
I mean, technically we all could.
Thus, her absence from the courtroom today.
What?
Yeah, you're saying all I had to do was apostrophe poison myself and I could get a day off?
They can't put her on trial without her being here.
But
It is unusual.
They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them.
That's America for you. They can't delay the trial any longer. Or they risk having no one left to try.
A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on.
Right. If Farah dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not going to let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. I'm going to get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time.
very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin.
The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Misham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done.
But Farah was poisoned with atroquinin! The exact same poison that took her father's life!
What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have had access to the poison. Significant since it's rather hard to come by.
That is true.
In other words, I see no need for further discussion, y'all. We could have had our verdict yesterday.
It was actually a couple of weeks ago, but, well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict and cut this stream to an early close.
What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Misham is the victim, not the killer.
If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court, giving her testimony before us. How do you propose her killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was.
The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claims to the court. Tell us how Vera Misham was poisoned.
Oh my god, we're not even in a cross-examination. What? I've got two things to prove here. Who did it and how? Which is the same word, but with the letters switched around. Whoa, English is cool sometimes. Which to hit first? Oh, I know. She put on the nail polish and he poisoned that, which is when she chewed on her nail during the court case. Oh, I am big braining. How did the killer poison Vera Misham? I will focus first on the method used.
Any comments before we begin, Prosecutor Gavin?
Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body.
I see. So the vector of poisoning is unknown. Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison reached Vera Misham?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. What method was used to poison
Oh,
Vera Misham?
please. Okay, so by the way, historically on finale episodes, I double the punishment if I get wrong. So if I get evidence wrong, I have to give 2 subs instead of 1. And if I game over, I have to give 10 subs instead of 5. So, oh, I hope this is the start of a big brain. Please.
What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever that designed a hand, but, well, it seems they made one already.
He tries to high-five it, it shatters, and all the shards of glass just, like, get embedded in his palm.
Is that nail polish? It's colorless.
Something the matter?
No, nothing at all.
So, the killer put poison in this bottle, and then made her drink it?
As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish.
Nail polish?
It's like paint for nails. You know any women with red nails?
I don't know any women, period. I mean, my very existent wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all this time.
Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court?
Court is now back in session.
Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails.
Her nails. Ah!
I nailed this shit from the beginning. We are so locked in right now.
No, her nails.
Prosecutor Gavin, when the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails?
Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once. Mr. Justice.
Trails fans suddenly hearing Toval going, "You nailed it, Reen!" Yes?
Do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish?
Yes.
That bottle belongs to Vera Misham.
Why do you ask? Know someone else who might have a bottle like this?
No, just checking.
Mr. Justice, You are about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish. Please dispense with the chatter. You realize the weight of this accusation. Here, let me show you.
Oh, this is 2 counts. This is 4 subs if I get this wrong. Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I think I know what I'm doing this time.
Then let us ask, who poisoned Vera Misham with her nail polish? What's this? Christoph Gavin?
What's your game? My bro. There's no way he could do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else!
Indeed. He is behind bars.
I know. However, that doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did.
What?
Ask yourselves when he put the poison in the bottle. It could have been yesterday. It could have been a month ago. Maybe it was a year ago? Or perhaps it was 7 years ago.
But Christoph Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable.
Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. That face tells me one thing. It's a little warm in this courtroom. You should have worn less layers. Oh, and he doesn't find it inconceivable at all.
Well, I did make sure to pay the heating bill this month. Prosecutor Gavin, are you okay? If you feel that there is a clear and pressing need, please, disrobe. And we also may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness.
I can't let my brother see me naked again.
I'll be the special witness.
Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. Okay. The defense's wish is granted.
Damn, I'm submissive and impenetrable.
Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand.
Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison.
The bailiff sets like 13 candles in a circle, draws like a sigil in the center, and then summons the demon Christoph Gavin from his cell.
What's up?
Ah, Your Honor. How nice to see you again.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? Not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never.
I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin.
Ah, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself.
Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss?
Stiff upper lip, Apollo, you can do it!
Does this bottle look familiar?
Are the 30 pieces of silver doing justice? Oh, Ariadone nail polish. Why, yes, I use it myself. As did the late defendant, I hear.
She's not dead yet!
And? Was there something inserting this bottle you wish to ask me about?
I mean, did you look at the size of the fingers? Like, what is this, a Clannad novel or something?
Someone doesn't understand yaoi hands clearly. I admit, I respect her for her taste in nail polish.
Her taste, indeed. This nail polish was how Vera Misham was poisoned!
Atraquinine, was it?
You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin.
Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier? maybe you can explain this.
You're being accused again. By him. Again.
Ah. And? You agree with his accusation, do you?
Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? I do need a job to do. Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please.
I'd be delighted.
The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of poisoning the defendant, Vera Misham. Please testify on this matter to the court.
Poisoning Vera.
Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I've been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the mean of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Surely you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father, too.
Well, I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely.
Naturally. For one, I don't even know the Mishams. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice?
Very well. Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination.
I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss. But I know he poisoned the Mishams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why? Tell me, is this nail polish expensive?
Ariadne is a nail polish of the highest order. Not only is it fabulously expensive, but it is made in extremely limited quantities.
It seems you can only get a handful at a time. And you and Vera just happen to both use it? That can't be a coincidence.
I'm guessing it's not a coincidence.
Huh?
It's simple. Ariadne is the best nail polish one can buy, correct? Then, if one wanted the best nail polish, you would buy it.
That makes sense. Why, it's a bit like my feelings toward my brand name gavel here.
And my silk top hat.
Are we all done showing off our refined tastes? I got this tie.
What do you have that's brand
Yeah,
name?
what brand name item do
You're
you
your
have?
cold
Paula?
of steel, yeah?
Don't tell them you got this tie from Goodwill. Don't tell them you got this tie from Goodwill. I got my tie from Best James.
Best James?
You want the best tie? You get it from James. But Best James. Ties for style. TM.
Please, continue with your tasteful testimony.
Can't you still make contact with the outside world in solitary?
Ah, so he had an accomplice on the outside. Is that your latest accusation?
I'm allowed a certain modicum of letter writing.
But the contents of those letters are closely checked. It would be extremely difficult to send a hit request.
Prosecutor Gavin's on the warpath, isn't he?
Yeah. You think so too, Trucy?
I bet I know why. He must be nervous with his big brother watching.
And maybe that's a weakness I can turn to my advantage.
Are we cool with that? May I continue?
My big brother is so cool.
The defendant is not dead yet.
There are no known cases of someone surviving atroquinine poisoning.
I don't know. They might be brain dead and called to a witness stand in a future trial.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You seem to know a lot about atroquinine.
I know a lot about a lot of things. Which is why I suggest we pick up the pace. Or else you'll be short one defendant for what she's worth.
The witness will refrain from speaking ill of the... ill.
Oh, so I should just shut my mouth entirely. My apologies. Shall I continue?
Damn, that was actually kind of cold.
Vera had no reason to want to commit suicide. And also, who would commit suicide by doing their nails?
The answer's quite simple. Basically...
Allow me to explain. Beginning with, why did she do it? The answer's quite simple. She couldn't live with her own guilt. Next, why did she use nail polish to poison herself? This, too, is simple, much like you, Justice. So she could die doing something that she liked.
Something that she liked?
Once she saw the trial wasn't going her way, again your fault, she knew she would die. And it's not easy to bring poison into a courtroom.
You're as toxic as hell, and we let you in here.
Must I explain further?
I believe that's clear enough. Crystal clear.
Wow, the two brothers together is like a two-man wrecking team.
It's okay, Trucy. We're the two sisters who are gonna take them down. We just have to keep slaying, Queen. They could use a little more teamwork, though. Plus, our cycles have synced.
What?
Don't worry about it. Both Vera and Mr. Mission were poisoned with atroquinine. It really can't be a coincidence.
The defense is repeating fallacious statements based on conjecture. The prosecution requests concrete, unambiguous proof of the witness's crime.
The objection sustained. The defense will please present concrete proof.
Does Prosecutor Gavin seem strange to you too? It's like he's all grown up.
I think that's how prosecutors are supposed to be, actually. Though he is acting different than usual. I'll bet it has a lot to do with his brother Kristoff being in the room.
Well, let's make this testimony count, Apollo.
Right. Quick and painless. My bracelet should do the trick. Okay. Oh, same thing. His testimony seems watertight, but he's lying. I'm sure I'll be able to see something, as long as I focus. I do hate when the game handholds me, because I did see that the bracelet was activated, but I was like, okay, is it doing it where it's like, hey, we're opening up the floor, so we're not telling you whether you have to check for something or if you need to present evidence, but now it's making it clear that I need to do that. And I'm wondering, I'm thinking it's either the second or the fifth statement. All right, let's see what happens here. He just holds it up to his eye. Oh my god, he's so angry.
Surely you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for the poisoning.
Okay.
Her father too.
Okay, there's gotta be something here.
Apollo, I'm scared.
What's this? What is that? Hello? Is his other hand visible? Okay.
Stop looking past my eyeglasses shine, Justice.
Okay, I wonder if that's like secretly relevant. Like, okay, let's try this one. Look at those nostrils.
Part of the Galvin bloodline, yeah? Rockstar schnozzes.
They allow for big snoofs. Much like Von Gogh.
I'm not seeing a twitch of his hand. Okay. I hope I don't get punished for this, but that is a distinct thing to show up when you're perceiving. Does it like throb? Yes! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Ah!
I got bit by my dog. Stop focusing on it.
Oh my god! I am so locked in now. It's not even fucking funny. Oh my god. It was you who killed Drew Misham.
A bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright.
Oh really? But you see, I saw it. Your throbbing, pulsing skin.
I don't like this.
Right?
So you have another thing in common with your mentor.
Right when you said her father too. Your hand tensed unnaturally. A little devil appeared to give me the news. It sounded something like, "You did it! You did it!" No, really, that's what he sounded like. I heard it clear as day.
And let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty?
I don't know, your math binder's warping weirdly behind you. That's gotta be a sign.
Math is red, Apollo. And tell me, was Drew Misham fond of nail polish too?
Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get to someone's mouth.
Yo.
Ah. Then I must be very talented indeed. Are you familiar with trick shots, Mr. Justice?
I don't like to hear
You see, Drew Misham was killed on October 6th, while I was already in my solitary confinement cell at Central Prison.
Careful, this is poison.
If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is.
You be Allie, I'll be Bi, okay?
No, I call dibs on Bi.
But you found a way, all the same. And I found it too. This is how you poisoned Mr. Misham. The traces were put on the cup after he sipped. It wasn't part of it originally. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Okay, it's either the envelope because I'm going to assume it's this. Frame measuring 2 inches by 2 inches bears traces of deadly poison atroquinine. Looks like it'd have to be a small photo, a pale bluish stain. It's one obvious reason. Whoever put poison in the coffee... No, it's not very obvious, Trucy. So the question is, did they put... I have to figure out the order of events. I don't think it's the envelope, I think it's the stamp. But I don't think... Oh, is it... Bears traces of deadly poison atroquinine. Okay, I have to figure out which of these three is it. Like, I'm trying to figure out the order of events, which was... Why would he like take the stamp off or swap it out and keep it, and that's what ended up happening. He received the letter. It's not the stamp that was on the letter. He received the letter. The stamp was enclosed inside. It has to do with the stamp itself. So I don't know how the tiny frame has to do with this, because he wouldn't have kept the stamp. He would have put the stamp on the letter that he sent in. So I think I have to present the stamp itself, because my belief, my understanding is he licked the stamp and that's how it got in. So if that's the case, I gotta be simple and present the thing that I think poisoned him, which would be the stamp. Oh, let's go. I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. A troquinine was found on this stamp, Mr. Gavin.
So am I to understand this stamp was the murder weapon?
Yes, you are. Oh, and yes, this stamp was found in your prison cell! I thought Cyclops were going to show up. I got so scared.
So you escaped the Gygus dimension. Good for you.
That is all, Your Honor.
What the fuck just happened? You just looked at him for like 3 minutes and he was like, okay. That poison on the back of that stamp.
I mean, have you seen human saliva? That could be qualified as poison itself. But after Drew Mission was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright.
Daddy?
That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Misham write you a letter. That's how you killed him!
What?
My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness.
He learned it from the best.
Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall witness Spark Brushell's testimony.
Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something.
His desk drawer?
Yes! A stamp! A so-called postage stamp! End quote. Quote.
He was looking for a stamp. Ergo, he had no intention of using this stamp.
What are you getting at?
What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was a mere coincidence that he used it that night.
That would seem to be the case.
Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate coincidence.
He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder.
What?
Really, Clavier? You should be seeing through these weak-spined bluffs by now.
He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Mission would use the stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin, locked away in his cell, totally alone. Anyone could visit, and no one would know what happened in there.
Well, it seems the defense has run out of things to say.
You assume he had something to say in the first place. I believe the defense's bluff has been called.
The defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there, Christoph.
Clavier?
Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were, Christoph.
What are you saying? Prosecutor Gavin.
Head for it. What was your accusation again?
Huh? Oh, it was that...
This poison stamped killed Drew Mission, yeah? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when Mission would use this stamp.
Yes, that's right. Which is why it couldn't have been planned.
Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why? Why couldn't it have been a coincidence? The defense's case is simply that Drew Mission died by that step. That's all.
Coincidence?
Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. If that's not bluffing, what is it?
What are you up to, Clavier?
I could ask you the same question, Christoph.
I silence the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency.
You know, there's a way to silence me without speaking at all.
He's right, you know. But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony.
Very well. I shall take his claim head on then.
Ooh, spicy.
Justice?
What?
You accuse me of Drew Misham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you. What possible reason could I have to kill a painter?
Apollo, motive! He's talking about a motive!
I know how trials work, Trucy!
Well, obviously you don't.
Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come up to want to kill a painter.
Because the brothers were arguing and I was having daydreams, okay?
Fucking course you were.
Now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose.
So, what does it mean?
It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive, and then he's not as impenetrable as he'd like to think.
The motive for murder. This is vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement.
Oh, fuck!
I'd say it's about, this vital.
That's, pretty vital!
Well, Mr. Justice.
I'm going through with this no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence.
Then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham?
What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham? There's an address on here, and a name I've never heard of. At least I think so. Oh, it's too blurry to read. Oh, he's in California! What? Is that Palm Springs? 424 Apple Street, Palm Springs, California. Hold on. Apple Street, Palm Springs, California. Oh, it's auto-completing. What's the zip code? 96012. It doesn't.
Your Honor, Justice just docked someone live in court.
Hold on, this is funny.
Okay, Palm Springs, California does exist, but the zip code is 922 something, like 92262, 92264. So, oh my god, I wonder how many people have like tried to drive to this actual location.
It's like 8675309.
96012 might be in Tennant, California?
What is it? Blooming Springs?
It looks like Blooming Springs.
Go closer. Blazing Springs?
Blazing Saddles.
Shut up. I think it's Blazing.
Blazing Springs.
Is there a Blazing Springs, California? Hold on. Blazing Springs.
It's like...
No, if you look it up, it literally just brings up Ace Attorney. So, I mean, we got it right. This is crazy, though. It says 96012 is the zip code of a city in California that is very close to the Oregon border.
It's like finding the Simpsons house.
So I can say online, you are not the first one to try and unblur this and figure out
right
who this is.
Yeah, Tenet's not that far from where I'm at.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just keep coming to my house.
Chat, we have to celebrate. We have to have a dinner date in Tenet. We have to all meet up there to celebrate the end of the live dub.
No!
New Year's Eve party in Tenet, California. Let's go. Bring your favorite nail polish. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
I don't think there's anything there.
We're gonna make something there. It's gonna be like Burning Man, but it's
illegal picnic.
Let's go.
It's on the Oregon border.
Newsflash.
Yeah, no, it's not that far
actors,
from where I live.
A bunch of voice actors had their stomachs pumped after ingesting nail polish at this address.
You've heard of the Red Solo Cup. Now get ready for nail polish shots.
What were we playing again? I forgot. What are we supposed to be doing?
It's the hip new game of 2025, Ackle.
What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Misham? What reason did he have? Okay, so he's definitely the one that requested him. The best guess that I have right now is that once he had Drew Misham do the thing, he needed to get rid of the person who did it so that he couldn't be questioned about it later. That is the line of thought that I'm operating on right now. Which means the two things that make the most sense are, if this is the letter that he sent to Drew Misham, but I don't know why he would try to... Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know why he would try to kill him after depositing money into his account, but page 2 makes it more obvious. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. So he clearly doesn't want anyone knowing what he's doing. So between these two, this is just conjecture. That's just conjecture. But if he's telling Drew Misham not to talk to anyone, but he wants to make sure, then it would make sense. This would suggest the actual reason why he would want to kill him. So... The last census for Tenet was 63 people. That means 63 people did the last illegal picnic. We need to beat their record, chat.
No.
Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear when we consider why the stamp came to Drew Misham's studio in the first place.
And why was that?
Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Misham accepts his first job creating forged evidence.
I've seen that before. A page from a diary, wasn't it? Magnifique Grammary's diary.
Ah, when attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes? This was the evidence he presented to his loss.
This evidence is a fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request the forgery be made? That was never proven!
The defense attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright. Who, other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? And why would they?
Just out of curiosity, do you remember this letter? This is the first page. And this is the second.
Those were presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to Drew Misham by the client who requested the forgery.
The enclosed stamp was none other than the poisoned commemorative stamp. Drew Misham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old.
7 years old?
The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery.
To keep them from talking.
But he made a mistake.
The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much.
The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poisoned stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years.
Her forehead. Do you understand what you're telling us?
That being a devoted fanatical idol of a franchise may actually prevent you from dying?
I also like VTubers, yes, but
Hey.
the one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp.
Man, maybe thigh highs do save lives, as long as you keep them in a frame.
Yes! And it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Drew Mission was none other than Phoenix Wright!
Sorry, but that's not how this is going to go down.
Oh? Then how will it go down?
I checked through the records on that case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began.
Oh boy!
There you go, the 7-year-old motive for murder. Right there, Your Honor.
Wait, what? Here.
What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. And they told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair.
And one more thing.
I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
Speak a little closer to your mic. Oh, my bad. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday.
I understand I am asking the impossible of you.
Much better, thank you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery.
The day before?
Now here's a question. Just who was Shady Enigmar's previous defense attorney?
No! This can't be at all!
But it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin!
Order! 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 But what is the meaning of this witness? I mean, defendant, former lawyer.
Let me begin by denying this.
Shit! Objection! It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin.
And impossible to prove if you can't. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim?
That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
Air forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence?
I feel like this is a good time. We've made some progress. Let's save.
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy.
Evidence. Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago.
Clavier?
Just prove it! Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case!
He must have thought of some evidence, Apollo.
Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. Oh, that darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. And proof is the only way I can. I'll never let them take Christoph's heart. Or Clavier's. Damn it, they're both hot! What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Misha?
Well, Mr. Justice, you claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Misham 7 years ago. Prove it!
It can be proven.
Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not...
Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice?
I am.
Then I say we give him the benefit of the doubt.
Very well. But if you're wrong about this, be prepared for a penalty.
I hate this.
I like that song. Your Honor, you do the defense an injustice.
Do not make it worse. Do not make it worse.
Oh, I'm going to make it worse. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Did the penalty not match his passion?
Oh, fuck.
You know what?
This mixed
Fuck
up,
it.
bitch.
Let's ball. It's the last episode. Let's fucking go. Man, I haven't done this in a while. Let's fucking go, Justice. Sure you don't want to save the game now?
Air forehead, please! Don't make me go to the Shadow Realm!
Block this mix-up,
answer.
Justice.
This is, you know the meme of like the guy winding up and he's like holding his fist behind himself about to punch you? That is Christoph right now.
You want to see how to do a motherfucking infinite?
Oh my god!
I'm going to die.
I'm gonna
Light
witness a
penalty.
murder today!
Medium penalty. Light objection. Heavy penalty.
All I have to prove is any kind of link. Something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew Misham. And I have something that clearly does the job.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Drew Misham.
Oh, it has to be a painting. It has to be a painting. That's my initial guess. It's gotta be a painting.
This rough sketch is only half hidden by the oil painting.
I'll never understand artists.
Still, it's impressive. I wouldn't think you can hide such a dark sketch under a little paint.
Well, it is called oil paint for a reason. I'll bet it's pretty oily. The paint, I mean.
I'm still waiting for you to get to your point.
Are the people different? No. Do they look like... Am I able to make it bigger? No? Okay. It's a peach. No, we voiced this previously.
Yeah.
I could be in the wrong line of thinking, but... Oh. I was hoping to see, like, a name or, like to him or something like that. I can't explore that. We already presented that. Show us the link between our witness and Drew Misham. Oh, that doesn't have his name on there. It has Drew's name on there, but... Okay. I'm trying to remember if we proved that this letter was sent by Kristoff. Because if it was, then him sending this would be the connection point. It didn't update in the report. Notable for the large what? Hold on. The large plum. The large plum in the foreground. This is going to be related to Kitaki somehow, isn't it? He's just going to come in at the 11th hour.
Is that really a plum?
I think it's a peach, but...
I saw a peach. It's Momotaro.
The bit in the middle is supposed to be a person. Looks like Zooble from Digital Circus. Look at that ass. That has to belong to Kristoff. That's the mouth. That's the eye. I don't know what the rest of this is.
It's from the ending of JoJo Part 3 with Zenyatta Mondada.
He's sitting and crossing his arms. Okay. I don't think there's enough of a connection point. He's got the furry tail. I can tell it's a furry. Blue wolf persona. Very common. We have the true final boss from Kirby's Dream Land 3. So he's a video game fan. Okay. Undersea scene, and none of these have anything like a tear in the background. I know, I'm stalling. I'm trying so hard. I was trying to see if there was like a tear in one of the paintings or something. I really want it to be right. But the most obvious answer is... Okay, oh, it's using up stuff. Okay. You claim Kristoff Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Misham 7 years ago. Requested a forgery of Drew Misham 7 years ago. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. The papers. Are the papers the forgery? But then why would he say more than one? That's what confuses me. With the enclosed stamp. Okay, but if he requested the forgery, then it would have required Drew Misham to send it in. So if that letter is from him, and if the stamp was provided by the real client, which is Kristoff, then the letter being sent back means that Misham received it, understood it, and mailed something back. And I'm pretty sure that, yes, it has that stamp. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. This stamp. It's of the Grammarys, isn't it? Why did Mr. Wright give me this letter right before the trial? What could it mean? Wait, Mr. Wright gave me it? Oh, okay, I think that actually answers it. Mr. Wright gave me the piece of evidence because this is what links it, and otherwise I wouldn't have received it. Is it this? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I can't save. Oh, shit. Oh!
You saved beforehand.
I know. Okay, only because I don't have any stronger evidence on the paintings. And because I can't present an actual profile. This evidence proves there's a link.
Objection. That scrap of paper. I'm afraid I can't let you submit that.
Is there some problem?
There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't.
Huh?
Hey, that's Daddy's handwriting.
Mr. Wright's handwriting? What is the meaning of this?
Ah, I see now. Yes, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell. Except I wasn't there.
Phoenix Wright.
When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail.
Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell?
No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habit.
Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting's terrible.
This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter.
Reproduction?
When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera.
What?
That's why it zoomed out of his lapel in the previous chapter when it was the end of that, because it was shot from that perspective.
It's very appropriate that they had the kissing emote like in the top left corner and said that.
He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin, and the contents of your personal mail.
Regardless, this mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery.
Prosecutor Gavin.
How do you think he raised the $100,000, Prosecutor Gavin?
As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please.
The defense's claim is denied.
What?
Only actual evidence is permitted in a court of law. Please remove the defense evidence from the record.
Better luck next time, Justice.
Well, we've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination. But the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point.
Oh, he's possessing the judge.
Sorry.
Apollo, do something!
I'm thinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him.
Very well. This ends the special witness's cross-examination.
The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why.
Prosecutor Gavin, are you? There's nobody to squeak.
Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Christoph?
Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret.
Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours?
Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier.
Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin.
I know, I'm recording! Prosecutor Gavin, can you do a little turn? Just like a half turn. Yeah, just like that. And then try to remember what's really important to you. Just like the thing that makes you happy, that just makes you smile. Yeah, the smile. Oh, get that smile. Oh, yeah, right there. See where I'm pointing? Right where I'm pointing? Lips, right there.
Guilty Gear Xrd.
This is definitely going to pay for Vera's funeral if she dies, 100%.
You amuse me, Ed Forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried.
It's me, Druzy. I'm sure it is.
Keep telling yourself that.
In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Hairite?
Resist what? Presenting solid evidence?
Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness. State your name and occupation for the record.
I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times. The trial video, too.
Didn't you find anything unnatural about it?
Unnatural?
Was Drew Misham a forgery? Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. And the next moment, you call in Drew Misham. It was almost as if...
Almost as if... What?
Funny. It didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence.
No.
Correct. I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page.
Don't do this, Clavier.
I knew. Because you told me, Kristoff.
What?
Was that in character or genuine?
It was the night before the trial.
Clavier.
Kristoff! Seeing you here at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial.
I won't be appearing at the trial, actually.
Huh? Why not?
I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information.
Information?
You cannot unsee Color Brews on the upper left corner of the screen, having a despondent moment.
Ah!
Oh, it's
God.
covered! Hold on! There you go.
That's wild.
Oh my god!
Be careful, it has a knife. The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen. I want you to call in a special witness. Then...
I wondered about it at the time. How did Kristoff know so much?
Prosecutor Gavin.
Kristoff! We were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserved that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all of your research on the case.
The victim's belongings?
I gotta read this. Is not to be trusted. Don't even give it a... I want you to call in a special witness. Okay. Wonder about a time how Kristoff knows so much. We were supposed to... Okay. Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it?
Mr. Gavin.
My, Clavier. You disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest.
You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. My wood is right here.
Okay.
You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial.
Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing.
Apollo.
It's okay, I got the sepia filter ready for the flashback.
Oh, good.
I think we're finally going to shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough.
7 years ago, the day before the trial.
Hold on! Here, can you plug that in? Right there, there should be an outlet right there. Okay.
Extension cable. Here,
thank you. All right.
Yeah, okay. Ethernet, don't forget that.
Okay, and special filter. Oh, man, iPhones are so difficult. And...
Fucking Zoomers.
Go!
I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramery.
2 cards.
Turn up the brightness. Oh, there we go.
1 card.
Showdown time. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go.
To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell...
Damn, the projector had anti-theft stuff in there. It was black most of the time.
He dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion.
Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete.
Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards. Kristoff Gavin.
I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright. A second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man? He deserved to die for that error alone.
Hold it! So the one who requested that forgery was...
Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is, these 2 men shamed me, and I could not forgive that. Phoenix Wright and Zach Gramery both deserved what they got.
So you asked Mr. Misham to forge that evidence, so you could win. But then, when you were dismissed as Zach Gramery's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap!
You fed me information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him.
You're free to imagine what you will.
Oh, I am.
My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly.
Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Perfectly. Oh, you're mad, Kristoff? Stop fooling yourself.
What are you talking about, Clavier?
Tell me, how did that trial end?
Cancelled when the defendant made a call-out post on their Twitter.
Ah, I get it. It was Blue Sky, actually. But, so, Kristoff. You've been living in fear for 7 years.
What?
You were afraid your forgery would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years!
You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said, every day, for 7 years. But I felt it too! Journalists, sure he's being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramarye got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me?
Wait just a minute. Zach Gramarye was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone 7 years?
Finally. I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd get here so fast. Zach Gramarye, gone missing for 7 years. Trucy's father.
What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him!
I noticed your earrings and wondered when this became a Pokemon crossover.
What?
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Christoph Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler.
I remember him quite well. Shadi Smith, was it? Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic.
The details don't really matter right now. What matters is that traveler was Zach Gramarye.
What is it, Apollo?
Huh?
Keep going! We'll talk about it later.
But I swear, they look exactly like Did she already know?
Someone please explain this. Did I try a zombie? Mr. Justice, can you explain this?
It all started 7 years ago. The great magician, Magnifi Gramarye's death started it. Magnifi Gramarye's death, and his student, Zach Gramarye, the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Christoph Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence.
True mission.
Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin?
Precautions?
To keep people from talking, of course.
These two know too much. Leave them alive, and there'll be nothing but trouble.
That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers.
Atroquinine.
Just checking this real quick. Okay.
Applied to a commemorative stamp.
But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off.
His daughter. She saved him by being an absolute simp for the Gramarye family. I see.
That's what simp stands for. Sometimes I miss poisoning. But he wasn't the only bomb he set up.
The Ariadone nail polish, of course.
You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Misham is nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails.
Oh!
That nail polish was her good luck charm.
She was almost kidnapped.
Hello?
For yourself, self.
Okay, there we go.
She refuses to leave the house.
That person gave me a good luck charm for when I absolutely had to go outside. It protects me.
Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. She won't tell me what it was. It was from that client. The one who wanted that note made.
It was his insurance.
Insurance?
As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside?
If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And the nail polish would do the rest.
His time bomb sat there for 7 years. Thank God for Genshin Impact existing, or she might have actually had a reason to go outside.
Ooh.
And then, they went off, almost simultaneously.
If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time.
Maybe you should sit the fuck down, Mr. Gavin. Have you heard a single thing we said?
Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction.
What, you think we're in some kind of game?
Clavier, surely you understand.
We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the atroquinine that took Drew Misham's life.
What about the restaurant? You killed Zach Gramery! To keep him from talking!
I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again, if you like. The victim was a traveler by the name of Shoddy Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive.
How did the lighting on his face change without moving his head? Okay, then why did you kill him?
I plead my right to remain silent. Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now.
I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here.
That'd be an understatement.
This court concurs with the witness. It is defendant Vera Misham who is on trial here.
She's on death's doorstep, Judge.
No, but you were doing so well, Apollo!
As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this course of inquiry cannot find Vera Misham innocent.
Your Honor! Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence!
You still don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Misham to bite her nails?
What?
It wasn't me. I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you.
What?
Evidence is everything. There's nothing more.
I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion.
Your Honor!
Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney. I respect your partner, Phoenix Wright's determination as well.
However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier?
Unfortunately, yes, Kristoff. you're right.
Always am.
That is, you would have been right until now.
What?
Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case for a new judicial system.
That's right! I'd totally forgotten! The juris system!
Jurists, you say?
The current judicial system has been deemed too closed off and run by white people already. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law.
Trucy, common citizens can have wisdom?
I don't know.
Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this?
20 years of Judge Judy?
Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers?
Whoa.
Damn.
Damn!
Hold on. We caught him in 4K. Whoa. Common citizens have something called common sense.
No, they don't! Bullshit! This is Ace Attorney, goddammit!
Oh my god.
Common sense is not restricted by the law.
Nonsense! There is only room for two in this court. Me and the law. Keep the riffraff out! Out, I say!
Damn, he's hot when he's angry. They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera.
On a Twitch stream
right
now.
Look at the way he... Look at the way he...
looking at the...
I know! Hold on! Like, the way he turns his head, like, you really thought... Look at this. He goes... No, it's like... Did you know that 1 in every 3 people are gay? Well, I'm not gay, Apollo. I'm not gay either, Trucy. So then...
Well, I'm not gay.
I actually did not notice that until right now. Oh my god.
Crazy!
Hi, chat.
How can you allow this?
Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. And I specifically requested we get a behind shot of you.
Phoenix Wright? So, everything was leading to this. Of course. Right. I won't accept! I can't accept! This is no court! Law! The law is everything! Law is absolute! You let ignorant swine soil your courts!
Kristoff. It's over.
Get out here!
The law is absolute. You can't be serious.
What?
Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions.
The law is the end product of many years of history. The fruit of human knowledge. Like a gem, polished to a gleam through trials and tribulations. It is this fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time. And it is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings.
Except for you, Kristoff. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore.
couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe. Because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to.
I see no further need to prolong this trial. This began as the trial of Vera Misham, accused of murdering her father. The painter, Drew Misham. However, several other incidents were reviewed, and we seemed to have reached a conclusion.
Apollo Justice is guilty of murder.
Before this court declares a verdict, I await
No.
your decision.
No
Let's
way.
go, chat!
No
Let's go, chat!
way.
Is he guilty? Is he innocent?
No way.
Throw your bits in chat, yeah?
Chat of the channel.
And just like a true American justice court system, I will allow you to vote extra if you have money. I mean, it'll be extra bits, but let me see. Let me go to Stream Manager, Creator Dashboard. Yes. All right, hold on.
In fact, I don't think this was planned. For the death of Drew Misham, how do you find the defendant, Vera Misham, innocent or guilty?
Hit that vote button now!
Oh!
Text 555 justice.
And this is where our break will be.
Oh, like right here?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
If I can't do this. Can I at least get music going? No,
You can
actually, this is a perfect chance. We were gonna play something during intermission, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we have a special thing that was submitted to us by Killian Sholmes earlier. Yes. By Killian Sholmes. They had done a cover of the Apollo Justice theme with lyrics, and this is a perfect chance for us to bring it in. After this is done, I will progress it just to the point where we get music, and then, wait, is there an auto-moving cutscene after this continues, Color?
No.
Okay, so I will get it to the point of music, and then we will take probably a 15-minute break until the top of the hour. Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
A reminder to everyone, this is your one and only chance to submit fan art before the end of the stream. We will still share stuff after the fact, or in Megastar fan art, but in the interest of giving folks, well, I don't know. Maybe we should go back on it. Color, what's your opinion on that? Should we have a final thing at the end of stream to celebrate the artists as well?
I think that would be good.
Okay, forget everything I said before. I'm stupid. But
okay.
at least it got people started on it. Anyway, I'm going to bring this in. This is a cover of the Apollo Justice theme sung by Killian Sholmes. And then when that is done, we will progress, just get music going, and then we will be on break until the top of the hour. So let me bring in, what am I doing here? It's audio source, or what is it? Media source.
Media source, and make sure that the audio is turned on for you and for everyone.
I don't know how to make sure it's turned on for me.
It would be in the audio settings. You make sure the monitor is for monitor on for you and for
monitor on.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Like,
yeah. Close phone. Okay, we'll try this. I'm hopefully I would back off from your speakers real quick just in case it comes in really goddamn loud.
Okay.
I have to figure out how to pause it as well.
All the people.
It's playing, so hold on.
In this world there is no black and white. I'm told that there will never be a wrong or right. But is that true? Should I believe that because others do? Somewhere deep inside the wheel of fate is
this
turning
doubling it?
slowly. I feel something wrong and I'm becoming aware. I swear there is no black and white. I'm told that there will never be a wrong or right. But is that true? Should I believe that because others do? What's this passion burning? Tell me, what's this yearning for the truth that I meant to find? 'Cause in my mind, I can't help feeling that this time is mine. No one else can do it. Somehow I'll pursue it. I will go the easy way around. I won't stop till the truth's finally found. Place your judgment. Here comes justice.
Fantastic! Oh my god!
All right, chat. See you all at the top of the hour.
Let's
Fantastic.
fucking go, Crash.
Let's go!
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my god.
How is your throat?
We always gotta like lock in for the finale because like the game locks in.
Yeah.
That Kenny guy.
Welcome back, everybody. We're halfway through already. It's almost over. But sit tight, because we've got a ways to go. We've got the second half of this, whatever is awaiting for us. We've got the encore at the very end. We've got lots of people lined up that have plenty to say and plenty to share. That alone, the encore part is going to take at least 40 minutes, if not an hour itself. I have decided with the prodding of the mod team that we are going to do art for the end of the encore. So if you didn't get it in before the end of this intermission, that's okay. You have a little bit of extra time, but don't take it for granted because we blitzed through this first half a lot faster than we expected. And we're also going to have a giveaway during the credits. I would say that will probably be the first thing that I do because I like to reward the people that have been here the whole time. So when the credits hit is when I am going to be doing the giveaway for people that are currently sitting in chat. And as I mentioned before, if we manage to get through this flawlessly, if I do this final portion of the game without any screw-ups whatsoever, I will be giving out 3 copies of the game to celebrate the triple play. I think that cover. Oh, right. Before we continue, we've got some fan art to show. And oh my god. It is so good. So we're going to start. This first one is from Orion, who says, this is a reference to a past stream. I am a big fan of internet memes being repurposed where it's got multiple layers that you have to understand. And if this is how we kick off the fan art portion, I am so excited. Let me go to the proper folder, go to fan art. Let's see, where's our first one? Here we go. This is from Orion. Make it smaller. Oh, I made it. No! Hold on. I dragged it too much and now I can't grab it off the edge of the screen. There we go. Oh, this is me. This is me talking to Phoenix. Looks like we're gonna have to use color theory against him, Phoenix. Oh, shucks. Expression in this. This is so good. I don't know if the voice actors for this are in there, but Little Miss Minnie kicked off the Little Miss Minnie Power Hour saying, I felt bad for never drawing Winston or Stickler, so I drew this based off the UK McGriddle joke. I don't know what that joke is, but I hope they will elucidate for us at some point. This feels like the McDonald's version of the fitness gram pacer test. Do they happen to be in the call color?
I'm here.
They are here.
All right,
yes, both.
Take it away.
The McDonald's menu is customized to reflect consumer tastes in their respective countries. Restaurants in several countries, particularly Asia, serve soup. This local deviation from the standard menu is a characteristic for which the main chain is particularly known, and one which is employed either to abide by regional food taboos, such as the religious prohibition of beef consumption in India, or to make available foods with which the regional market is more familiar, such as the sale of McRice in India or Ebi prawn burger in Singapore and Japan. The McDonald's restaurants in China include fried buns and soybean milk on their breakfast menus.
It's been 3 whole hours. How do I shut this kid up?
Oh, this is such a great family gathering. Little Miss Minnie also says, the many faces of the live dub all in one page. From the first time posting, I can't believe we're finally here. It's been such a lovely time. Thanks for allowing me to share my art with you all, and Merry almost Christmas. And Minnie, I don't know if we reached out to ask permission ahead of time, but I kind of like want everyone to pick one of these avatars and either modify it or use it as is, at least until Christmas. Look at this. Look at this! It's it's Avatar squared versions of all of the characters that they drew over the course of this live dub.
I forgot that they did one with the judge. I would love to.
Oh, I would love to.
This
Immediately
is
end on this.
phenomenal.
Twice.
Again.
This is so good.
Absolutely,
This is so good. Minnie, I appreciate you so much for this. And they said, and of course, I have to finish it off with Trucy's biggest hat. Is it our 3rd one? No, it's our 4th one. Yes? Yes, there. Dum dee dum dilly dum dilly da dee duttily 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 da dee duttily duttily da dee duttily dee duttily 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 da. There you go. It's so big.
Big. So good.
There we go. The biggest of hats.
The biggest of hats.
Rune Wolf posts and says, it was Mallow all along. Also cameo from our favorite blue hedgehog, Shonik. So let me bring that in. I think we're on our last two so far. There we go. All right. It's been 7 long years, but I will be free. I knew it. It was the Cloud Boy.
Wow, Mario! I'm a super villain now!
Oh, it's Malodorf. I just realized. Oh my gosh. And then finally we have Little Miss Minnie who says, oh my gosh, I almost forgot this one. Wanted to draw Meekins too. And I believe, unfortunately, our voice of Meekins was not able to make it tonight because they are supporting a wonderful event in the meantime and changing lives in their own way. So just all imagine in your head the iconic, unforgettable voice acting of our very own Fizz the Human. I can't do it justice.
We will have to get him to do the line and send it to us.
We will definitely have to we'll have him posted in like the main chat or something like that.
Absolutely.
That's so good. So good.
It's gotta be an at everyone.
All right, let me get these off of the screen. Yep, remove those 6, but we're gonna go to the fan art properties, and I am going to add the 6 that just happened so they can be part of the cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now, I think it's time for us to finish off this game. Any questions before we begin, cast? All good? All right.
Nope.
This ends the trial for this case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Misham is currently in intensive care. If a decision cannot be reached today, it may never be reached. The factors involved are simple. Did the defendant poison her father that night? If so, she is guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Misham's death? Did another person poison him? If so, she is innocent. A panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That is all.
Please, wait.
Yes? Jurist number 6?
There's something in the jurist handbook here. Persons involved with the case may not be jurists.
That is correct. I've looked into all your dossiers. None of you were involved with the development of the case.
With the development of the case? I see.
Does that answer your concern? Well then, it's time for your verdicts. Make your decision in the case against Vera Misham. After 7 years, the truth is ready to be heard. Judge wisely. Judge well. No way! No way! Oh, this is nuts! Alright, chat. Hold on. I gotta get this going. Manage poll. The defendant, Vera Misham, is... Allow additional votes for 1,000 star pieces per vote. It's a 1 minute vote. Get ready, chat. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not even gonna look at this. I don't want to see the result. Why? But why? What is she doing here? Is she the jurist? Isn't she blind? How can she see the screen?
Bruh.
Right? Bruh. Am I right though? She's the one that's...
Bruh. Just starts feeling around. Oops.
There's no braille. There's no braille on this tablet.
You're right, Sean. Blind people shouldn't vote. You're absolutely right, Sean.
Shut up, Kristoff.
I don't think they should vote by tablet with a flat screen. That's my opinion. And so a verdict was reached on October 9th at 2:14 p.m. Could you imagine if we'd... Wait, was that a Saturday? I need to check this. Could we have actually ended this on October 9th?
Definitely not at 2:14 p.m.
No, October 9th was a Wednesday, so... The first verdict under the jurist system. Innocent by unanimous decision. The record
will show.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh wait, that is yours. Sorry.
That when the verdict was announced, special witness Christoph Gavin laughed. A laugh louder than any ever heard before or since. A laugh that echoed in the halls of justice, lingering for what seemed like hours. October 10th, 8:30 a.m., the morning after the trial. In an intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Misham opened her eyes. October 10th, 10:12 a.m., Hickfield Clinic. Vera! I'm so glad!
Oh, don't cry, Apollo! I'm happy too. And proud. You did well, Apollo. When I thought about what if Vera...
Hey now, don't you start crying too. Sorry you had to see us like this. Vera?
Thank you so much, Apollo. Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have bitten your nails.
No, I was wrong. Staying locked inside like that, clinging to my good luck charm.
Vera.
When I opened my eyes and saw you, I finally understood. It's important to be a part of the world. To see things with your own eyes.
It looks like that poison had some effect after all. It killed off whatever was holding Vera back from life.
I knew you'd pull through, Vera! I mean, that's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future!
I won't forget it. Here, let me thank you.
No, really, it's okay.
Look, it's me! I love it! Thank you!
Is that me?
She really captured your essence, Apollo? Well, I think so at least.
That reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is?
The other lawyer?
Oh, you mean Daddy? Except he's not a lawyer anymore.
It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
No, it's okay. I'm through looking away from the things that I've done. I hope I can look him in the eyes again someday and apologize.
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that.
He brought all those things for me when he came to visit earlier.
You mean that stack of videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all?
You know, I knew my real daddy was alive.
Huh?
I was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from the courtroom.
You did what? How?
I'm not telling. He promised me that day he went away.
We may not meet again for some time, Trucy. But know this. I will be watching. One day, I shall return. Ha! You're the next Grammary, after all!
Oh, Trucy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he?
It's okay. Phoenix is my daddy now, even if he can't really play the piano.
Why didn't you just use your earring to bring him back to life?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Apollo.
That he can't.
Oh, and I've got you too! Even if your voice is kind of loud sometimes.
Glad I made your list!
Ah! Hey! Come to think of it, where is Daddy? The one who can't play, not the dead one. Do you know Apollo?
I think he said he had to meet someone.
Huh. I wonder. Maybe it's a new mommy!
Oh, Trucy.
Huh? Yeah, Vera?
I was wondering, could you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it?
Oh! He's not been knighted yet. Here goes. Do us an impersonation, Mr. Hat.
Objection!
I just noticed his shirt or his, like, undercoat is designed the same way as Zach's. Not loud enough. And I like Miss Magic underwear better anyway.
That's magic panties, Apollo.
Nope, not saying it. So, your memory's returned.
Mr. Wright, was this all a part of your plan, too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I lost my memory, I was reborn as La Mewa.
I will try bumping them up. They are saying you're a little quiet. It's okay. You are 200% on my end, though, so you do need to speak up a little bit.
Alright, I can do that.
But you knew my true identity, did you not? That is why you chose me as one of your jurors.
You're thinking into it too much. Besides, there was no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy.
Of course it is a happy thing.
For so long, I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children. 2 dear children.
I was so wrong on the Olga Orly. I was so wrong. So dead wrong.
I'm so proud of them. This, too, I think, is thanks to you.
Are you gonna tell them?
They do not know.
Nope. They don't know their mother. They don't even know their siblings.
when the time is right. Until then,
Don't worry. I'll take care of them for you. I was cooking, chat. I was just using sulfuric acid instead of water. They're very important to me, too. A little annoying at times, but still. I have to keep an eye on her, at least. Because I'm the only one who knows how she really feels. On the inside. Your bracelet.
yes.
I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years. And your bracelets were the strangest of all. I remember meeting him, half a year ago now, in Christoph Gavin's office. And then I met you. Two fates, destined to intertwine. And I was there when they crossed. I'll never forget that.
Such a small thing, that bullet. Yet it tore who I was away. 10 years ago, during a simple rehearsal. It was a miracle no one died, but I didn't survive that accident. That is why I left the troupe, my family. Now, my memory has returned and I am myself once more. For the first time, I am glad to be alive, Mr. Wright.
Speaking of miracles, Aramisham regained consciousness this morning. I can only hope she's as glad as you are.
It is a strange thing, fate. Sometimes a life is taken. Sometimes a life is spared.
You know what I've been thinking? People don't die that easily, really. Even if you kill them. As long as they've got something worth living for. And that's pretty much the end of my story. For now, anyway. I've still got a long way to go, and this power mine, well, needs some work. But there's hope now. We'd lost it, but somehow we found it again. That's why people are smiling again. Hope. Yeah, I think I'll keep at this lawyer thing for a while. Oops, training time. Gotta go. Cords of steel, here comes justice! Holy crap, what?
Yup.
What?
Congrats!
Congrats! Oh, Trizzy!
You did it!
I'm glad you're staying with the agency, Apollo. It's like I found my long-lost big little brother! Oh, and don't you worry about Troop Gramarate. Trucy's on the case. Now that I have this, thanks to Daddy.
Trucy Gamera? Yeah, Gramarye? Frankly, I got my doubts, but Hat Gramarye? Now that'll pack it in.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's not every day you get a trial that rocks harder than one of our gigs, yeah? That's why it's over! The Gaviners are breaking up. The news caused a run on tissues at supermarkets nationwide.
That was actually me, but...
You're the real stars now. I look forward to our next jam session.
Oh, cute.
Oh, this is gonna break me.
I know.
Fuck, dude.
Well, it's finally over. You know, thinking about it, I've been a piano player longer than I was a lawyer. Now that everything's sorted, I've got time on my hands, maybe I'll take some lessons. Or maybe I'll take the bar exam. Again.
Oh. So, I was standing around eating snackos the other day when I got this crazy idea. What if they were golden? You could augment the crunch, or better yet, make them ding. The power of science. Although the preservatives might not be 100% safe. Oh.
You don't like the event you are wanting to host on feast? Come to Borscht Club. The only thing colder than a restaurant is borscht. Duh, but if character challenge is being required...
Oh!
Then come to the hideout. You know who to ask for.
Yes, keep covering up Trucy. Mike Wazowski her.
Why this?
God.
Oh, Kentucky Pastries is getting back to its eastern roots. Spread the culture and all. Yo, boss! Culture time! This is how we write the roots, capiche? But we're still about giving back to the people. Yo, boss! PR time! And this is how we write people, alright? Not that Waki's paying any attention. Oh, kids.
That was such a big twist. I love how they drew the eyebrows to make it seem like it was the skull menacing shadow.
Bizoy! Chinese character. Oh, man, you wanna make it today? You gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why I made the OG cracker. For real. I know it don't look like no cracker, G. What? You wanna call me?
I love that voice so much. Such a good character.
I don't know where all this talk about food coming from. You asked me, there's only one food, and that's noodles. Noodles forever. Now I got a new one, too. See, this time, put a big chunk of salt in the bowl. Why pretend? Elvin's noodles all about the salt. Salt forever.
No! I got Mike Wazowski! I'm the only one whose head got covered.
That's right.
My exceptionally inquisitive nature has won me unequivocal adoration in my department. You see, they used to call me Wesley Stinkler and Wesley Sicky Hands. But no longer. I have a new name, one that reflects my true academic nature. Wesley Sicko reporting. Yes, curiosity is a sickness and I am the cure.
He looks like if Edward Cullen and Hogwarts Wizard Academy had a child. If the artist who did the Superman eye meme drew Harry Potter.
I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. Light has returned to my life, and with it, joy. I may have lost years, but I've gained a treasure. 2 treasures, in fact. I will think of them when I write my next song.
Mom with long hair doesn't die? What?
Brusha, brushel. Brusha, brushel. Brushel here, back on the beat with another interview. Eh? How do I feel about things turned out? No scoop yet, but journalist confidence in mid-condition. Enquire!
Oh, please don't freeze it. No, no, no! Oh, that's awful. I hate that. I hate everything about that.
Oh, it's peak. I love everything about this.
I've decided to keep painting. Originals only, of course. I suppose I'll have to see a bit of the world outside to find what to paint. But I know there are good people out there now. I've met them. The door is open. The world is waiting. Thank you.
I got double Mike Wazowski'd! Completely covered up!
Get bodied, nerd.
Noid.
Oh.
That is the last credit roll, so.
Oh my god. I have to, if I'm gonna go back and see what happens if you pick the other option, I'm not gonna do it on stream. I don't think we should. Hello.
We did it!
Congratulations.
Wait. I can change that music, right? Hold on. How do I go into no? No.
Yo, dual
You wanna go
destiny
into
stream?
right
Let's
into it.
go.
Let's go.
Oh my god. BGMs. Orchestral arrangements? Right?
Yes.
What's the new one we unlocked? Was it the very last one?
It should be question mark. I don't know. I don't have to get it.
Was it a music or was it a background?
Trilogy exclusive? Hold on. I accidentally grabbed the screenshot of the wrong thing, so I actually have this. Apollo Justice AA commemorative. Okay.
It might be a background.
It might be the background.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought it was music.
It's probably that image.
Okay.
Bring It In, Everyone sounds like a good one.
This is a great one. Yeah.
Which one do we want to do then? Hold on.
Gotta be Apollo Justice related.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do that. No! Okay! It doesn't matter! It doesn't let you set it! That's bullshit! I hate that! Alright, well, where do we even begin? I'll do my intro, and then I'll have everyone get their 2 minutes while I prep any last fan art, if any comes in. 4 years of streaming, 4 years of doing this, and God knows how many live dubs at this point. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm blown away by everyone being here. I sat here in awe of the performances. This felt like this is the closest it had ever felt to like a group of people being in like a prelay recording booth, like all looking down at their script, all recording at the same time. This was stellar. This was absolutely incredible, and I'm sure chat felt it as well. Yes, we had the funny moments. Yes, we had the side comments, but I think we all felt at one point that it locked in. And for a while, it was just these characters talking. It wasn't about us, the actors, trying to make jokes. It was just all of these characters coming to life and their voices elevating them. And even I could feel it. I know that I had poo-pooed myself a lot in previous episodes going, oh, I feel like the weakest link here. But I could feel it tonight where I was Apollo and I was Phoenix and I was responding to Kristoff and Kristoff was doing their thing and Clavier was doing their thing. Just everyone involved was doing their part. And I'm so grateful. I'm so incredibly grateful. But part of what made this night so successful and a huge part of what made this live dub so successful was certainly not just me. It was everyone else involved. So we're going to go down this list in alphabetical order. And everyone, please introduce yourselves, remind us who you played. You have about 2 minutes to present anything that you'd like to say, whether it's thanks, whether it's pitching yourself. You have put so much work into this live dub that the floor is effectively yours to say whatever it is you want to say, keeping within a reasonable time. And once all is done, I will do the giveaway and do my own piece as well. So.
Nice. Ackle.
Hello, I am AKL Trifecta, casual VTuber VTubing casually, drummer, game developer, voice actor, and today,
the voice of the judge.
This, as always, been absolutely amazing. It's been a great practice. Starting these live dubs, I always had nervousness using on my deeper register, but every year it's been really, really good to practice, and it's always just good to have fun, make jokes, and relax with y'all. If it wasn't for Sean and all of this, I probably wouldn't be doing any sort of voice acting right now. Last but not least, I actually have been nominated for VTuber of the Year as part of the Friendo Year Endo Awards, and I would really appreciate any last-minute support before the voting closes on January 31st. So I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much.
As a heads up, if as part of your speech you would like to have permission to post a link somewhere, please don't abuse this, but let me know when you start the speech, and I will give you permission so that you have the ability to post it during your speech.
Beirut?
I was getting a blue sky link ready, but who cares? Hi, I'm Beirut. Well, Katra, but name Beirut. Voice actor, anime script adapter-ish, coder, maker of perler beads, and competitive Pokemon player. I do a lot of stuff online. You can follow me, Beirut, anywhere. I voice Darian Crescent, and he wasn't in this episode, but that was Trial 3 if you want to go back and watch it. Anyways, I feel rushed. Help. Yeah, thank you so much for Sean. I kind of said this at the end of Trial 3, but if the Deltarune live dubs really got me into voice acting in live dubs, so thank you so much, Sean, for getting me into this, and hopefully I can do stuff with voice acting sometime soon. Yeah, I think that's it. Pass it on to the next person.
All right.
Hello,
That's Beowulf,
yes. Hello, I'm Beowulf. I was a guest in Case 2. I played Palmeractus, the Clavier fans, and Guard. Just want to say thanks for letting me do that. It was really fun. Sean, it was great actually meeting you in September and October. I stream on very rare occasions. So check. So yeah. Thanks.
Hi, preemptively asking for a link post at the end of this. Thank you.
At the end, okay.
Yes, or whenever, I don't know. My name is Kate Appleby. I am a voice actor. I'm also a perfume maker, and I played Vera Misham. I wrote something out because I'm really bad at doing stuff on the fly. So, I wanted to say thank you to everyone in the server for trusting me with her. This is my first community-voted live dub character, and it has been a huge honor to get to play her, especially among this cast. Everyone here is so stupid talented, so I feel like I had a lot to live up to, and I love Vera. She's so much calmer than everyone else in this series. I feel like she is not as bombastic as everyone, so I hope I did her justice. Ha 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 ha. I really love getting to be involved in this community, so I am super, super grateful to have been a part of this live dub. I also want to thank everybody in the cast who was really supportive and lifted me up throughout the process. I've made some really amazing friends in this community, and I love you all super, super much. And thank you, of course, to Sean for hosting this and for your ongoing support as well. I am on Blue Sky at Kate Appleby, and if you want to check out my fragrances, you can go to aerofragrances.etsy.com, and I will throw the link in chat. But yeah, thank you super, super much.
What is the permit code? I'm messing this up. It's permit.
It's exclamation permit.
Oh, I kept doing slash. God damn it.
Oh, you dummy!
I'm so stupid. All right, go ahead.
Did that cut into my time? I don't know. Hi, I'm Colibruise. Blog who draws on the internet, voice actor, print artist. Don't worry, I am also timing myself on this. And also, and today, mod, and for the last how many months, mod for this live dub, and also mod of the Megastars community. I love you guys. Yeah.
Okay, you've done Color's done so much work behind the scenes. You have no idea.
I am dying Squirtle, but thank you for the praise. I don't know how I got here, if I had to be real. I'm glad that I got to voice with you all, and especially with both new and old peeps. Like, I've made so many friends to this community, like Kate said. My voice acting and my my skills overall has just improved due to this live dub, and it's just so cool to see new and old peeps just go in here and show me like how to do it. You guys just inspire me so much to be better and to continue doing the work that I do, and it's an honor to be able to do this. And especially to you, Lux, like I cannot thank you enough for getting me into voice acting, for being a huge inspiration, and for trusting me with your community, and the community trusting me to do everything that I do for you guys. So I hope it's been fun, and I hope I do well. Yay. Thank you.
Go buy the Dragalia Lost Tarot card deck.
Oh yes, the Dragalia Lost Tarot cards. Let me write that too. Hi, I also have 30 seconds to give you guys the Dragalia Lost Tarot cards. It's really cool. Okay, I'll post it in. I have mod powers. I'll show you guys later. Next person, Crash.
Henshin and hello, I am Crashstar, VA and VT, Henshin Hero voice actor and VTuber. You can check me out in anywhere that you see the word Crashstar. It's probably going to be me. I played Christoph Gavin. It was an absolute pleasure and a delight to be this typecasted as Toxic Yaoi once again. It's been an absolute delight being able to voice alongside all you lovely people, and I hope I did the character justice. Yeah, I do voice acting. I do VTuber streaming stuff on Twitch. Also, I'm a big lover of Devil May Cry. Expect some of that in 2025, for comic dubs, etc. Also, hey, recent work. I was in Fantasian Neo Dimension as Bernard, and also Ready or Not. So check those out, and I got some other stuff, for next year. So hey, I'm gonna be in a lot of the stuff you might like. Who knows? Anyway, thank you again so much. Once again, it's been an absolute delight. Thank you so much, Sean. And I hope to do another live W, guys, really soon. Anyway, on to the next.
Devon.
Hello, hi, I'm Devin Vavio. I was a guest in the last episode. I was Magnifique Grammary, and I am a voice actor, duelist, jester, a non-binary. I forget the words I usually do here. I'm adding new stuff to it all the time. Now it's Spectacular Spider-Man. But that being said, it was a treat to just voice act with everybody. It was a very fun time, and sitting in and listening to everybody put on such a great show. A lot of my great friends are in here, and they killed it. You all killed it, and I'm so proud of all of you. And y'all inspire me to go on and want to, just do more myself when it comes to not just voiceover, but streaming as well. So hopefully in the future I can maybe host my own live dub. I don't know. I'll see what the future holds. But I mean, you all did great, and I can't wait to see more from all of you.
Yay! We have Eden VA.
Yep. Hi, I'm Eden. I was the voice of Wesley Stickler. I'm a voice artist, a streamer, a dungeon master. You can find me on my Twitch stream, Artificer Eden, where I do silly voices during video games with my friends, and a lot of D&D and tabletop games like Kane Vampire the Masquerade, obviously D&D. I'm also on Blue Sky as Eden VA, where next year I'll be trying to post more, I promise. You can also find me over on Twitch, Quality Mistakes, either tomorrow or Monday or some other day in the future. We're not quite sure. We're going to be doing Chapter 1 of Danganronpa Eden's Garden if you're hungry for more mystery games. But thank you for having me, everyone. I appreciate all the people who gave me kind words during all of this. I appreciate it so much, and thank you so much. I love this, and I love you all. Bye.
Emmy.
Hello, yes, I am Emmy Ain, or Emmy Ain Burge. I am a professional comic artist who helps out a lot with Sean's community. I want to thank, of course, the community as a whole. You guys have been doing this for 4 years, and it's always a joy. Also, special shout out to Color Brews and AKL, who've been doing a ton of the behind-the-scenes stuff for this live dub in particular. This shit would not run half as smooth without them, and I love and appreciate them very much. If you want to see some of my work, as I always mention, I work on the Olive and Popeye comic. We're publishing Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays are my issues. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much. Love you guys. We love you! Also, I was Trucy right.
Gina.
All right. Awesome. I'm going to go hello. My name is Gina, or sometimes I go by Gina M, or as Sean likes to call me, Gina. I was able to hop in as Olga Orly this time around. Super happy to be back. Don't have too much to promote. You can find me on Twitter, or I guess X or Blue Sky at GinaM9816. So I guess I'll just take the time to say really quick, fun fact when it comes to Olga. I actually almost did an audition for her, just because with the kind of voice that I had in mind, I couldn't do a real Russian accent. I thought my voice was going to be too silly, and it was going to be embarrassed. But, you know, I thought about it, and this community is just so welcoming and so fun that I felt comfortable enough, and I threw it out there, and here I am. So I just wanted to take the opportunity that if anyone's listening or watching tonight, and there are these future projects, if you were ever on the fence of thinking of auditioning for this live dub or something like that, and you're kind of uncertain, just go for it. This community is so welcoming and kind, and you're all so nice. You never know. You just might get it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Hedge.
Hi, I'm Hedge's Corner, otherwise known as Josh. I'm Joshi Wawawa, JOSHIWAWAWA, on basically all social media. Today, I voice Zach. I also voiced Zach in previous episodes. Also, his personality as Shady Smith. I mentioned before, playing this character was a difficult step, but something that I enjoyed very much. Voice acting isn't something that I really did much of. I just had a bit of a personal interest in it as a hobby, and thanks to the live dub, specifically the Deltarune live dub, I've started doing it in a more professional sense. You'll be able to hear me as the NPC Nicholas in the game Forgotlings, coming out hopefully sometime next year. Yeah, I just wanted to thank Sean and everyone for this opportunity. Like Gina said, even if you're not feeling confident in your take, I always recommend that you go ahead and do it. I was not first place for any of the dubs that I've been in. Sometimes it's just been in volunteer roles, but I think that just doing this is super fun, and I love it. I love everyone here, and I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, see you guys next time, I hope.
A reminder to everyone that I wouldn't even call it first place, I'd call it first choice. But even though you may not be a first choice, it doesn't mean you're a good choice. Alright, sorry, it doesn't mean you're not a good choice.
Wow,
Jesus Christ!
Okay, I see how it is.
Alright, I'm ending stream. We're starting this over.
Community.
I wrote it down, and I messed it up. I'm not putting myself as the current speaker. That horrible thing was said by Emmy. That's right. How could you, Emmy? Everyone shun. Everyone. No, I'm taking responsibility for this.
Shunning. We're shunning.
We're not. We are.
I mean, you can shun me. I don't care.
We are shawning. We are shawning. That is what is happening right now. No, just because you were not the first choice does not mean you weren't a good choice, and has been proven time and time again. If allowing me to interject, we have had folks that were the backups or the understudies, the other studies, or third, fourth, fifth choice who have provided such iconic performances. I immediately think of a lot of Maya's family in was it the third game in particular? When we visited their hometown or the rural town.
That would be the second
game. Like, all of the voices of that family were so iconic, and it didn't matter to me who was first choice or not. It was so memorable. So please never let results dictate how you feel about yourself, because if you made an honest choice and you committed to it, you deserve respect, because that's more effort than most are willing to give. Also, cutting in real quick, I failed to give Beirut the chance to post their B-Sky link when they were talking about themselves, so just giving a shout out right now. They are going to go ahead and shout out real quick where you can follow. Beirut, I am giving you 30 quick seconds to post your link. Oh, did it not work? Hold on, it should work now. Did I give the right permission? BAERURUUT. Okay, sorry. Permit. I'm giving you 30 quick seconds to chime in and say where they can follow you, post the link, and anything you want to add about what you post about on your profile, and then we'll move on.
Go. 30 seconds.
Just I guess follow me and 30 seconds. I do voice acting, I do comic dubs, I do comment about anime adaptations. Go follow me on Blue Sky.
Go ahead and post your link. You got the permission. All right, next person.
Hello, I'm Mayatsumi. I voice Alita Tiala. I'm a voice actor, singer, artist, writer, and VTuber, and always trying not to cry on these. If you are remotely interested in voiceover at all, please give it a go. You never really know it will come out in art until you give it a go. So many people I know have done voiceover for the first time this year, along with a lot of people I know who've done their first time in live dubs this year. In this dub alone, I've seen layers of understudies where one person getting a different role, causing another understudy to get another role, another study get another role, another study get another role, and then we've gone through so many understudies not being available that a role was actually given to a volunteer. So do anything you'd like in regards to voice acting, whether it be impressions, comic dubs, ASMR, freaking do mukbang, whatever. Do casual dubs with your friends and streams. I know so many people who do this now. If you feel like you may like it, just do it, whatever it is, really. And if you really don't like it, even after trying it, then you can move on to the next thing that you can find to try. And if you don't like that, then it's going to make it easier for you to find what will make you happy to do. You know? So thank you again to the community for voting me in, as well as my homie Gale, who was voted in as Waki Kitaki. But he couldn't make it due to an event today. Thank you, Kenny Guy, for doing his lines, absolutely nailing it on the delivery. Super stoked to be here with a lot of my homies. Some were voted into the cast, and a lot weren't voted into the cast. But I have made a lot of friends in voiceover, a lot from just trying out being in a community dub like this. Literally like Color, Crash, Devin, Emmy, Ackle, Nick, aka Red Muffler Man, Steel, Tez, Valley, so many people. And I've seen a lot of you guys on the streams, my own streams and my friends' streams whenever we hang out as well. So thanks again to Sean and the community for having me, and thank you for not dismembering me, mods. Thank you very much.
Yay! Love you, Sumi. All right, Red Muffler Man.
Alright, hello, I'm Red Muffler Man, voice actor and content creator, and I played the role of my favorite prosecutor in Ace Attorney, Clavier Gavin. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky at Red Muffler Man, and, I gotta be honest, this year has been really rough for me. There's been a lot of disasters, there's been a lot of things that are very just rough. But it's also been a really eye-opening year for me. I feel like as an actor and as a creator, you need confidence, not just from others, but yourself. And I feel like this year with getting the Bang Zoom placement in finals, getting Clavier Gavin in the live dub, a lot of other things that I can't talk about. This has been one of the first years as an actor and a creative that I've been able to look in the mirror and smile and truly be happy with myself and confident with myself. So I just want to say that at the end of all of this, I want to say thank you to everyone for having faith in me and telling me that I'm enough when for the longest time I found it very hard to believe in that myself. Thank you, Colors. Thank you, Ackle. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Gale. Thank you, Crash. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, everyone, from the bottom of my heart.
We love you, Red.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Rune Wolf.
Okay, that I feel like I can't top that. Darn it.
Not about topping.
Okay. No, so I volunteered as I'm blanking on the character's name, but he's the piano player in the band. The one that is blind and can't talk English, but he's not blind.
Mr. Piano Man! Oh.
Yes.
Machi.
Machi Tobaye.
Yes. Yes, or the one that goes, "To me, Machi Tobaye." No, but I am a actor, writer, kind of just do a jack of all trades kind of thing. And I'm writing my first ever novel, which is about pirates versus the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I'm super proud of that. And I just want to say that sorry, that's my dog over there. She's going, what? Sorry. I'm just proud of everybody over here, and I always enjoy the experiences of volunteering because it helps me as an actor train even better because I get to be with a bunch of cool people, which is everyone over here. And I love all of you. I am proud of everyone over here, and you are all like the absolute best. Even if you don't think you're doing it, because it's been for Red, it's been a rough year for me as well, but it's a rough year of healing and kind of just recalibrating and other things out there. And I think just doing these brings a lot of confidence and a lot of love that sometimes you feel like you don't get. and I'm super proud of everybody, and I'm passing on this Silva, so there you go.
Thank you very much. Silva!
Thank you. Hi.
Oh, hold on. Your voice is kind of falling out.
You're falling out. All right, reset.
Oh no. Oh no.
That sounds good. What you're doing now sounds good.
Stay there.
Okay. Find my place. And while I wasn't needed to appear for it, I was also cast as the understudy for Spark Brushel. So thank you everyone in the community for that. I'm just a casual gamer who does occasionally stream, I promise. If you'd like to know where you can find me, apart from Discord at twitch.tv/SilverAgrion, I unfortunately am nowhere. As for the live dub, this was a fun time for me to take part in these live dubs for the first time. Not just as a volunteer, but also someone who auditioned for these as well. Before signing off, I'd like to give a shout out to one person in particular who also wanted to participate in those live dubs, but unfortunately due to circumstances she could not. Fortunately, she was able to contribute to the live dub in her own way. This person is not only a fantastic artist, she's also my biggest cheerleader. I know her as my little sis, you know her as Little Miss Minnie. On behalf of both of us, thank you. Thank you all. You be good now, you hear?
Alright. We have Sorcerer Lance.
Hey, I'm Sorcerer Lance. I was basically a last-minute volunteer for Mr. Hyatt and Plum Kentucky and Winfred Big Wins Kentucky, at least in the credits. Basically, I'm more known as an artist and animator on dozens of art sites, like DeviantArt, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, basically name it. And basically, well, as it so happens, my birthday is in a few days, on the 25th. So it's kind of like a
baby.
Oh yeah, that's my fiance, Mystic Pyro Freak, as you may know her as Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII Mission of Bridge.
You're supposed to be promoting yourself, not me.
I don't even brag on you.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, yes, art, drawing, animations, Sorcerer Lance, various things. Yes.
All right. Is that Skidium out there? Skidium? We'll move on over to
Can I go
Steelhelm.
last?
Oh, huh? Hello?
Hey, can I go last?
Lux, what do you think? He's not here. Sure, why not? All right,
If they need time, it's fine. Sorry, I was muted. Go.
It is I, the one and only Steelhelm, Knight of the Helmpire. Huzzah! And I got to play the character Gaeldune, and for a little bit, my return to form as Gumshoe. And as always, I have such a remarkable time with all of these live dubs. Just being able to hear everybody's performances, steal from them, and take their voices to become some of my own collection. But it's really been the most amazing thing that I love about all of these and being a participant in them is seeing everybody's development and hearing as everybody finds out just how powerful and amazing your own voice can be. And also just being around that kind of positive force and energy, especially from Sean yourself, has rippling impacts that resonate outwards. I was speaking with people today about how people have come to me saying, wow, you're such a positive force when you have people around you. And it's like, I got that from all of these guys. But it does. It really does. It really does carry on to more and more people outward as you continue to find joy and spread it around. So it's so lovely to be a part of these communities. Thank you so much for always having me, and I look forward to seeing even more greatness in the future from everybody. Huzzah! All right, onward.
Tez.
Oh, whoa, we're already all the way down to T. Okay, hi! Hi, I am Tez. I am your average mom on the internet. I am a retail junkie by day, sometimes streamer by night. And I am the proud and slightly deranged parent to Inked Myths. I can be found on Twitch TV/Teddy Princess. I am Teddy Princess in a lot of different places, including over on the B Skies. And I was La Miroir for this particular live dub. And I just want to thank everybody for the opportunities that I've had over the last 4, almost 5 years. Being part of this community, anything from starting out with the live dubs with the original Ace Attorney with playing Mia, to being able to help with being part of the mod squad, to just getting to know everybody and having such just a wonderful time with this community and with everybody in it. So thank you so much, Sean, for starting this whole roller coaster, and thank you everybody else for joining us.
Yeah. All right, that's Kenny Guy.
Hi, my name is Kenny Armstrong, otherwise known as That Kenny Guy on the internet. I was the understudy for Waki Takaki, but I was very fortunate enough to get the special role and play Winston Payne, the guy who never loses in any case ever. I'm a streamer, I'm an actor that takes part in short content videos with Thomas Sanders, and I also am a voice actor as well. This year has been a very, very fun year of meeting new people in person and online, and it was also a year of growth. Being a voice actor on the internet is very tough, especially when there's a lot of people who really want what you want as well. So I decided to take the year of 2024 to use it for growth and for bettering myself and trying new things that are outside of my comfort zone. And throughout the years, I've been taking classes with voice acting, and it has been one of the best investments I've ever done in my entire life, because not only do I get to meet so many incredible people from all over the world, but I get to prove that I can be better with my skills. And throughout the years, I felt like I have, especially with the upcoming projects that I'm really excited for this year. I can't wait for 2025 to see what it brings to all of us, not just me, because we all deserve good things to come to us. And you can find all my social medias on my website, which I will post now.
I just know.
Beforehand.
No, yeah, sorry. Recent projects I'm really excited for. I'm going to be coming up in the upcoming episode of an audio horror series called Cabin Tales with incredible actors such as Jade Stepper, Alex Bui, John Winfield, and you may know this one, who was also one of my teachers, Chris Hackney, which I'm really excited for. And thank you so much for having me as a special guest and as an understudy. But next dub, I will be giving my A game, and I will get a role for sure next time, or I'll prove myself. Okay, now I am done.
All right.
Now I will post.
The Sneaky Spy.
Hey, the Sneaky Spy on all platforms. Today, here as your Spark Brushel reporter extraordinaire. I can't say how much it means to me to be here with all these talented people, just doing what I love, which is just to bring characters to life. Thank you so much, Sean, for setting this up, and Color Brews and Emmy and Ackle for managing everything, and just really, just thank you. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Thank you. Valley.
Hello everyone, I am the Elusive Valley. You can find me on B-Sky and Twitter as Elusive Valley. And for this live dub, I was the volunteer role for Guy Eldoon. And I'm super glad I took that opportunity, because it reminded me just how much fun these projects were. And despite personal obligations getting in my way, I wish I didn't actually drop doing voice acting for a while and other things. And honestly, this has been a lot of fun, and I'm going to be trying to be more active in the voice acting world more often, and participate in the auditions for the next live dub whenever that may be. And I hope to see everyone else there too, or hear everyone else particularly. So thank you very much, and yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
Love you, Valley!
All right, and we have, was it Ari, Blazing Sparrow?
Ari.
Ari, my bad.
I just got home from work, so I don't really know what's going on.
This is your encore time. The spotlight is on you. If you have anything to say about the live dub and your experience, you got 2 minutes.
Okay. I volunteered as Machi Tobai for a little bit, but failed miserably because I didn't know how to do the settings. I can be found on YouTube as Sparrows of Flame and on Twitter as, well, Oddsoul RE1. I had something to say, but I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. Is there a link to anywhere, like socials, where you want people to follow you? I just need to know.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, though. It was really fun the few times I was able to do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Skidium, you said you want to go last?
Oh, yes. Hello, I am Gideon. I temporarily voice formerly the one and only Mr. Hat. And some announcer dude. I don't remember what one that was. I just wanted to say thank you for so you might also know me as the guy who posts birds in the Discord server. We've been posting it for 478 days straight. Still planning to keep on going. And I just wanted to say thank you for this community. This is the first online community where I felt like I belonged. So thank you.
Yeah.
Is that everybody?
That is everybody.
All right, I'm gonna work on shrinking this up first because
there's a lot of us.
I know there's a lot of you. I don't even know where to begin. All right, I have to try and how did it shrink? It was so much easier to shrink this a little while ago, but I think we're getting there. It's just so many people. Oh my god, look at how many goddamn people are on this call. Like,
and we don't even have everybody.
I know.
This is how much it takes for a live dub, you guys. Like, please participate.
I have to bring it back to the normal size. Okay, there we go. All right, so we shove that over there. Okay, we're gonna shrink that for next time. All right, I'm gonna try and get through this next part without tearing up, but I apologize if I do, because if I had to bring this live dub in my own experience into 3 words, it would be no, I don't know. I was gonna say selfish and selfless, but let me describe what's been going through my head on each of these episodes and over the course of this year as my own career has progressed. I'm sure all of you have noticed that in the time that has passed, this as a community, we've developed, we've grown, we've enhanced. Back when I started, when I was doing the first live dubs for stuff like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it was pure chaos. It was myself as the professional and me dragging a bunch of people from the Discord into a call and saying, voice this character, do this character, don't worry about it, just do whatever is fun for you. And a lot of us were just taking it as a for shits and giggles kind of thing, as a hobby. And now, look at us. We've got people going to Bang Zoom auditions and knocking their socks off so incredibly that now they're being asked what their availability is. We've got folks with named credits in Nintendo Switch titles, as someone pointed out, directly underneath mine. Not to say that I'm above them, but like literally sharing the main cast slots together. We've got folks who you can hear their performance and you just know in your heart that they are going places, or if they're just starting their journey, that there's already so much confidence and so much willingness to play and so much commitment that you just can't help but want them to win. You can't help but want to support them, because whether it's VO they go after or whether it's something else, you know that sense of drive and that sense of love and that sense of passion is going to take them the places that they need to go. But I also admit that there's a lot of selfishness to these live dubs, because as I'm sure you all noticed, here come the tears. As I'm sure you all noticed, as this year progressed, it went from a regular stream schedule to taking breaks every so often to, hey, we're only going to be able to stream a couple of times during this month, in August in particular, where I was home for 9 days out of August, to just straight up saying in October, hey y'all, I have to take a hiatus from stream. I wish I could show you a screenshot of my calendar right now, but I can see it from like double bookings to maybe triple bookings every single day. To where I'm sure you noticed I intended to come back this week and I couldn't, because I was double booked every single day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, leading to me needing to be on vocal rest. And it has terrified me, to be honest, because many of you don't know this. I kind of hinted at it with my mod group, but what started during the pandemic when I also started streaming, what started as nightly calls among people who had become some of my closest friends, these live dubs are now the only time that I hear their voices throughout the year. I wish I was making that up, but it's the more I think about it, the more I realize it's true. And so the reason why I continuously get more and more scared as the work schedule gets busier, and sometimes these live dubs are the only time I hear you all, is because it feels like I'm growing in distance between myself and this community that has not only grown so much as people, but has also continued to inspire me. When I spend a week doing these recordings that I do and doing my best to maintain my professionalism and my quality, and then I come in and I hear these fucking stellar performances for a couple hours at a time, it just leaves me going, all right, I have to keep pace. I have to keep doing the best that I can, because if I don't, these people are going to meet and then succeed where I already am. I can feel it in my goddamn bones. So it really is selfish and selflessness. It is loving, genuinely loving from the bottom of my heart, hearing all of you give your all and feeling so grateful and so honored to have these live dubs brought to life. I make no mistake of it, tonight was fucking powerful. I know you all felt it. It was just 2.5, 3 hours of pure godlike love and passion bringing a game to life. And I wish all games that didn't have dialogue could be brought to life in this way. And I'm so grateful for everyone being there. I don't know what the future is going to hold for me, in the same way that when I gave up Facebook, and I very quickly learned that I never had time for Facebook in the first place, I am terrified that if my career continues building the way that it is, that it's going to get harder and harder to find time to stream. And I hope I don't have to give that up anytime soon. So, if nothing else, I want this long-winded speech to be my way of saying, I think about this community every goddamn day. Every day that I can't stream, I remind myself that I'm doing it for my career, but I hope it's not the swan song of me not being able to do any streams anymore. There are games that I have put off for months because I want to be able to share those experiences with you. I have been waiting with bated breath, with the hopefulness that Etrian Odyssey 4 and 5 get announced for a port to Switch, because by God, I have been writing lore like fucking crazy in the background. There are experiences that I don't want to experience unless it is with you all. That is true. It's 100% true. So, whether streams come back, whether career makes this hiatus last even longer than I don't want it to, all I can say is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the people that have let me reach out to them in DMs and go, hey, can I throw an audition your way? To the people that have continued to audition to be a part of these live dubs, to the mods. I need all of chat to give the mods a huge, huge round of applause. For the last 2 months, I haven't kept any of my earnings from Twitch. It's gone straight to them, and I still don't think it's enough. I need to send some Christmas bonuses their way, and I probably will after this stream, just to show how much I appreciate them, because this community could not exist with just me, and it couldn't exist without the hard work of all of them, living their lives, doing their own careers, and yet still wordlessly making so much time to run this place in my absence. I owe so much to all of them. It's really all there is to be said about that. So, yeah, I think that covers about everything. Anything I could have said about voice performances, I covered during their unique episodes. Anything I could cover about the art team, I hope I've expressed on the stream. And at this point, all I would be doing is repeating myself. So I'm looking at my Christmas schedule, and right now it's saying the 23rd is free for Paper Mario, and it's saying the 24th is free for Metaphor. So what's up, Color?
No, I'm just like, Paper Mario, is it real? Is it real?
It's
Come back, Paper Mario!
It's currently real. I mean, look. As early as December 30th, they have me double booked again. I'm not even making that up. Like, as soon as the holiday season is over, they are dragging me right back in. But I love you guys. I really do. This community means something to me. It is one of the few social elements that I'm still regularly able to participate in, and that's why I take these things so seriously. So I hope that even if not through stream, if it's through me sharing my performances, if it's through me trying to find opportunities for you all, if it's just watching me do what I do and noticing that you can do it for yourself, I hope and pray to be able to keep entertaining and inspiring you. And whatever the future holds as my means of doing that, I plan to go into it wholeheartedly. And if nothing else, well, we got 2 more Apollo Justice games to go, goddammit. So I ain't done with dragging you all into my calls just yet. So, thank you all. And I think that is it for my piece. I want to see if I can get us out of here before 11:30 Eastern time so that we can say we're finished before midnight. So we have 2 more pieces of fan art and a game giveaway, and then we have a final send-off. So I would say let's do the game giveaway first. Let's get that out of the way. See how long this takes.
All right.
I know, right? So I'm going to assume that the channel list is going to have people who are in the thing. So I'm just going to drag.
Do we need to all say something in the chat?
Huh? No. I think anyone that's been active, it's on that list anyway. So we're going to do Wheel of Names. We're going to do Wheel of Names. We're going to drag everyone in. Hopefully you're in. I'm going to make this its own window. And if you happen to be in chat, claim it. And you know to reach out to me. So let's bring in this window capture. There we go. And our first... Let's see how many we can pull this in. We're giving three copies away because I somehow perfected this like the mad bastard that I am. So... what is this? Stream guests? Okay, reacts. Yes. Pop Culture Fan, are you in? It suggests that they are. Oh, they are in. Oh! Do you already own a copy of the Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy? And if not, would you like to claim a free copy? 1 for 1?
Can we?
Can we 3 for 3 it tonight?
You have to give 3 more copies away if you 3 for 3 it.
No, do not do that to me. Do not do that to me.
No.
Pop Culture Fan, would you like to get a free copy of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy? I just need a yes or no. I will cover for the game. I will cover for shipping to get it to you if I have to. I just need a yes. Yes! Yes! All right. If you're not already a member of the Discord, please make sure you join the Discord. And once you are a member, send me a DM. Please send a screenshot of your Twitch homepage showing your username so I know it's you. And then I will set about figuring out what system you want it on, and we'll make sure to get it out to you. All right. Can we get a second winner in one more poll? Is the dream real?
Let's find out.
0J. It says they're in chat.
Oh.
Come on, 2 for 2.
Come on.
2 for 2.
Necklace in my heart.
0.
Okay.
Zero.
Let's go.
Do you own a copy of the game? And if not, do you want a copy of the game?
This is more exciting than actually winning the product.
If you get 3 for 3, do you give away another game?
I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. This could be this could be the perfect stream. Let's go! All right, the moment of truth. Can we 3 for 3? This has never happened in the history of the stream.
Come on.
Give me the Christmas present. No way! No way!
I just want no way!
Is it really?
Oh my god! The legend never dies.
What the fuck?
Almighty.
Representing the Canadians, Vim Deckless!
He does not own it! Unfucking real!
We did the Christmas miracle!
Unbelievable!
Happy almost Christmas!
Fucking godlike!
Christmas ever!
amazing. I can't believe I called
We-
it. It was supposed to be a joke. It was
me's
supposed
the
to be a joke.
We are somehow going to have given out 3 copies of a game, finished a game, done fan art, and done all of our last speeches, and finish it all in less than 3.5 hours. This is godlike. All right, we got 2 pieces of fan art real quick. One from Zero J, who says, I did this for the end of Phoenix Wright, so too shall I do it for Apollo Justice. Is it this one? Yes. This was from Zero J, showing this real quick. Someday, I'll know what law is, and I'll fight to change it if I have to. Yeah! And then Hedges, oh my gosh, okay, so I have to like minimize the game for this one. Hedges says, an animatic of a cover of a song drawn by my friend and sung by me. My friend DeAnimals can be found on Blue Sky at the same @ provided all of the art, and I provided what I hope are suitable in-character vocals as Zach Gramery. I mentioned previously that getting back into the character of Zach was a bit of an ordeal, trying to keep him very real while playing his dangerous side up, and one of the songs that got me into the appropriate level of character over the 7-month gap was Never Love an Anchor by the Crane Wives. Its lyrics really resonated with my interpretation of the character, and I had to bring to life at least one of the visuals that kept resonating within my mind as I listened to it. So here's the ending of the song with Zach and Trucy and Feels. So I'm going to do media source, and we're going to bring this. I have no idea. They just sent this, so I'm going to bring this in. We're going to see what happens. Let's see if I can do any special effects. No? Okay.
Do you ever think of me, my 2 hands, and wonder
that's very loud. Hold
why
on. There we go.
they never soothed your fever? And wonder why they never tied your shoes? And wonder why they never held you gently? And wondered why they never had the chance to lose you?
Oh my God. That's it. That's it, y'all. We're done. It's all over. We did the thing. All right.
Because of this, I made the first piece of art I was genuinely proud of, so...
Thank you so much, Hedges, and thank you for all your participation. All right, chat, I could spend another half hour rizzing you all up, but it's the holiday season, and I'm sure we want to go spend some time with loved ones. So it is time to close the first live dub of the Apollo Justice Trilogy. It is December 21st, 2024, and that means everyone in this voice call needs to help me send it off. So if you will, on the count of 3, 3, 2, 1. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Goodbye, y'all. We'll see you next time.